from Smile and Breathe. I'm going to be telling you 5 things I wish I knew before I had a C-section. It might be a little TMI, so you've been warned. So I didn't plan to have a C-section. I wasn't really opposed to having a C-section. I mean, I essentially knew what it was, that they do an incision and take the baby out instead of doing a birth vaginally. I assumed I would be doing a normal birth, but my baby was in some sort of a stress. So here are the 5 quick facts that just give you a little overview of what you might be surprised about if you encounter a C-section for your first time unexpectedly. I wish I would have known that even if I had a C-section, you would still bleed quite a bit afterwards. I know through a vaginal birth, the bleeding's up to 6 weeks, and I had the same thing with a C-section. I don't know if it was as heavy. I don't think it probably was as heavy, but there were some days, especially because I was up kind of active more than I should have been because my baby was in the NICU, but I bled quite a bit. I didn't really need, I did prep some pads for after birth with like cooling gel and that kind of stuff. I didn't need that, obviously, because it wasn't sore down there, but I still bled a lot, and I didn't know that that was something that happened with a C-section. What else? Oh, so there's a scar. The scar doesn't bother me at all. It's like this big by my bikini line. Luckily, it wasn't enough of an emergency situation to have to do a vertical incision, which does happen sometimes. Mine's the horizontal one right in my bikini line. It doesn't bother me, but there is a little pooch above it that does bother me. And I got some ways to go with still some of the baby weight, but even women that are super thin, a lot of them still have a little pooch over the scar, just kind of just how your body heals. So I didn't know that that was kind of an inevitable thing. So we're still working on it, loving and accepting that, but it's fine. I also didn't know how fast the C-section was. They said when they ultimately decided, yep, we're going to do a C-section, I think that was at like 12:50, and by 1:30 I was having him, and like the actual getting him out was so fast. It was such a blur. Alex was at my side, and he was in shock with how fast it was too. So it's a very speedy thing. The muscle weakness afterwards surprised me quite a bit. You can't work out or exercise for the first 6 weeks after the C-section, and then afterwards I kind of slowly started getting back into some of my workouts. I had been going for walks, and then the first time I tried to get into a plank, this was 6 or 7 weeks after I gave birth, I literally could not get up into a plank. And I'm someone that before I had gotten pregnant, I could plank for like at least a minute. I couldn't get up in a plank for like half a second. So that was kind of shocking to me. So rebuilding the muscles has been more of a chore than I thought it was. I think I underrated what major surgery it is. So that was something that kind of surprised me. You're going to be gentle with yourself. And then the 5th thing that surprised me is that sex still hurt after a C-section. I knew it would, you're kind of sore after vaginal birth, but I don't know if this is the case with everyone, but I was surprised that it was still kind of, maybe everything gets kind of rearranged down there, I don't know, but that it was still kind of painful the first couple times, so that was just something I would have liked to be aware of. But let me know if you have any other things that kind of took you by surprise if you've had a C-section, and I will talk to you guys soon. Hope this was helpful to someone. Bye.